Before I begin the video, I just want to flag, as always, that I am not a qualified financial advisor and nothing I say should be considered as financial advice. Hello, I'm the Jolly Saver and this is month 11 of my financial freedom challenge. So within 24 months, my aim is to have my savings, investments and premium bonds balance being bigger than my mortgage balance. So I think it's safe to say after the end of month 10, it's going to be quite ambitious to get anywhere near the goal by the end of month 24. But actually it's still motivating us along by trying to reach this big goal. So I'll go through the figures for month 11, which was September 2024. So my savings, so this is in my cash savings account, were £1,215. So good news that it's increased since last month. My stocks and shares ISA was £8,224. A lot of that was contributions. So actually my investments didn't rise by that much this month, but I did contribute by £50. And then my premium bonds balance, which I'm trying to build up gradually month on month, was £275. So that meant that the total across my savings, investments and premium bonds was £9,714. So I'm getting so close now to having £10,000 across the three accounts, which would be brilliant. So it gives me a bit of peace of mind knowing that I've got nearly a year's worth of necessary living expenses in those three accounts. So for me, I think it's £12,000 to keep the flat running. So what I mean by that is, the council tax, the gas and electric, the mortgage payments, like we spend around £1,000 a month and all that. So if I have £12,000, that means that, I don't know, in the worst case scenario, if me and my partner were to lose our jobs, then we would just need to have money for food in that year. So but I'm conscious that, really I want that safety net to be in an emergency fund rather than in that stocks and shares ISA. And then the mortgage balance, as it stands at the moment, is £103,189. So again, getting really close to that £100,000 mark. So hopefully soon we'll be going from a 6-figure mortgage to a 5-figure mortgage, which would be great. And it currently stands that we knocked £500 off the mortgage balance in the month. So the difference between the two is just under £93,500. The monthly progress since we started recording this was £649 better off in September. But just to note that this figure doesn't take into account the any sort of property value increases. So it's only on the amount that's owed on the mortgage. So the total progress since the start of this challenge is £10,142. So, in 11 months, we're £10,000 better off than we were 11 months ago. So plans going forward, I made a recent video about some thoughts about investing versus overpaying the mortgage. I think on reflection, probably where I want to get into the space, like once I've got an emergency fund that I'm happy with, so I think I want at least £3,000 in my savings and premium bonds collectively, and I want to be contributing to that, until I think I'll probably stop contributing to it when I've got £12,000 across my savings and my premium bonds. But once I've fairly happy with those numbers, I think what I'm planning on doing is trying to knock off £1,000 off the mortgage balance each month, whilst contributing say £500 to either my stocks and shares ISA or my savings and premium bonds, and then that would mean that the monthly progress, it would be over £1,000 each month. Now I know you'll probably say, oh well, you're not going to hit that by December was it October 2025 or December 2025? And yeah, understand that, but I think at the same time, will have made a lot of headway towards the goal, and I think I'll feel really motivated in a couple of months once this is under £100,000. And I think, as with any sort of goals, like, your opinions sort of change over time. I think what I've discussed on these videos before is that it's all there's a lot of emotions that come into your decisions, but at the moment what I've got to really reflect on is the fact that I feel a bit vulnerable where I haven't got enough savings or premium bonds like to cover an emergency fund. So really, as much as I really want to make headway again with the mortgage balance and reduce it down, or increase my stocks and shares ISA, I've got to be mindful that I really need to concentrate on my savings and premium bonds. So I think the point at which I can heavily overpay on my mortgage again or invest will be when I've at least got £3,000 in those savings and premium bonds. So my sort of thinking is, I've got a big bill coming out in kind of next month, sort of by the December pay. As the thing is, by the end of November, when I get paid at the end of November, I should be in a position to have more money free. So I'll be, from November to March, I am planning on really trying to ramp up this emergency fund figure. So where I've at least got £3,000 in it and I don't touch it, that's my emergency fund, and then I'll contribute to it each month. But I at least know that that's like a £3,000 safety net. So if my boiler breaks or anything like that, I've got some money there, and then I feel more confident to invest more and to overpay more. So that was a quick update of month 11. I'm quite looking forward to next month, because that'll be the first year of this challenge, and actually the fact that we're £10,000 better off than we were this time last year, I think that's really good. Good progress. And I'll leave it there. Any comments below, add them and I'll respond back. And if you're not already subscribed, then do subscribe, because I'm just in the 750 subscribers now, and I'd love to get to 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. That'd be a nice Christmas present for the Geordie Saver, and I'll see you in the next video.